when you put a group of fanboys in a room with a mic? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary, nothing is off limits. With your hosts, Pistol Pete Jr., The Blue Guy, Chuck Ditch, G-Roll, and Player 2. This is The Real Press Start. So sit down, load up, log in, and press start.
Welcome to the
Petering Out Podcast. Once again, get them peters out and put them headphones
And before you get started, you can fuck off with your poll.
because nobody cares about a poll.
There's
Everybody
3 whole
knows
votes on it right now.
The Petering Out Podcast is the best.
It's still active for
Why would you
7
guys
hours.
interrupt my intro with your host, Mr. Pete Jr., Quello Chente, and Chub and G Weezy, aka Get Off Me Suckin' Dick. Oh yeah.
yesterday. I forget who asked me about
Sponsored
you.
by Tide. The
And-
intro's still going.
Someone asked me about you, and I just said, "Oh, Mr. Roll," and I was like, "That's a good one." instead of G-Roll, just
Who said Mr. Roll?
Mr. Roll. Because like I meant to say G-Roll, but I ended up just saying Mr. Roll for whatever reason. I was like, "Huh."
I like it. It's more distinguished.
Yeah, Mr.
That'll be what you call me in my 30s.
That's Mr. Roll to you.
No, that says sushi. When you opens a sushi,
Sushi, yeah.
restaurant, it's Mr. Roll.
Mr. Roll Sushi.
That's a good. We're gonna edit this out so people don't steal that idea from us. Also, don't forget to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/therealpressstart.
The casino that stole
And
my idea.
tweeters at realpressstart. Yeah, you sent us that story to the casino.
That's a better idea though to have it at a casino because people go because kids can't gamble.
Yeah, and so the
So
kids
you
can
could
just
go
go
and
on.
they could just go and play, but then there's going to be a bunch of fucking child molesters.
That's true.
Wait, what was the idea? What?
Remember what he said? What was it? Yeah,
But
about
they
the
just have like console gaming. You just have like an event.
yeah, where it's just you go and like, you pay to get in, and then it's just like you can
Yeah.
sit at a console for whatever and
The
play.
Console?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can pay like a couple bucks to get in. There's drinks, food,
yeah,
and there's gaming, multiplayer games, competitive games.
all kinds of shit.
Yeah. It's like social gaming, but actually in real life. Not
Yeah.
like through the internet. But yeah, and then have LAN parties and all that shit. But yeah, they basically did that, I guess, at Agua, what is it? Agua Caliente?
Yeah, I'll look at this.
Is that what it's called?
I think so. I'm pretty sure that's what it was called.
Is that close by?
What?
Are we going?
It's not that far. I'm down to go. Especially coming from here. It's not that far.
Yeah, but see, we're going to look like those child molesters in there. There's going to be a bunch of fucking kids and then just
Their
us,
parents are gambling.
all
And they,
bald and shit.
Oh, is there going to be a lunch? I thought it was a casino, so there can't be kids.
Well, that's
Oh.
why. That's what I'm saying. That's why they have it there because kids
No, I
can't
don't know.
gamble. So the parents want to go gamble, and the kids need something fun to do.
Oh,
all
so
the
that's for the
go-
kids to go. Okay.
All
No.
the kids are going to obviously go play video games because they can't gamble.
no, but was that? Was it a?
I think that's like they're going to have it there all the time. Like
I
it's
thought
like
it was
arcade, pretty much.
Basically, it's just fucking daycare.
Yeah. Like at Circus, how they have all that, like the arcade.
Mm-hmm.
But you have an arcade with console gaming, which everybody likes. There's just gonna be like Fortnite. Like
No.
I'm sure half the whole thing's gonna be.
No,
Fortnite.
this one is. You have to be 21 and older still.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Wednesday
okay.
nights, 8 p.m. to midnight, and you have to be 21 and older.
That sounds sick.
That sounds dope.
Drinks.
It's a free
Don't
event.
you get free drinks?
Usually, you get free drinks at casinos.
But when you're gambling.
When you're gambling,
But
that's the thing.
You're not gambling if you're playing these games.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
You can gamble playing games.
Dude,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'm gonna look
What-
into this. Hold on.
If they hired like pro gamers to play, like you gotta challenge them. That'd be crazy, huh?
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. I could do that.
That'd be hilarious. And then you're just like dressed in the dealer's outfit, playing people and shit. Like,
Imagine
beating people like Call of Duty.
360 esports after dark. That's what it's called. Wednesdays, but see, it's Wednesdays though. But I guess because they don't want to do it on the weekends, because that's when like this is the kind of a niche market. Like
Yeah.
Wednesdays, And if this is popular enough, then Molly would get more.
I'm down. Wednesdays are my day off. I'm going every week.
Just come.
Where is it at? Agua Caliente, right?
Yeah.
What a weird.
That's pretty. I mean, it's
Where
smart.
is that at, though?
Then they have tournament registration from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m.
What city? That's it. That's in. Is that near Palm Springs or what?
There's one in Palm Springs and Rancho Mirage.
It's going to be at every Agua Caliente?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know there was multiple Agua Caliente.
I didn't know that either till just now.
And they're like kind of close together. I
Yeah,
don't know where Rancho fucking Mirage is.
I mean, I've been there once.
So is it Palm Springs and Rancho Mirage?
Yeah,
It's not like close by. It's still like 2 hours.
Yeah. I've been there once. I think it was this that I've been to. I'm trying to remember now. I've only been to a couple of the actual casinos out here.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've never been to Morongo.
I went to Morongo, but when it was whack, now it's like better. It's gotten a lot better.
What was the one? There was another. I went to Valley View Casino. I went to Valley View.
What makes a whack casino?
They just didn't have
Cool
much
casino.
going on. And they had like $5 blackjack, which was cool.
Mm.
That was fun, but like, there's nothing other than that. Like, there was really nothing to do.
Oh, I gotcha.
You know, I just realized.
Had like a lounge, but I don't think anybody went there.
Did you watch any of the fights?
Yeah, I was watching the Khabib one on the way, and then the Barboza Felder. This card was I don't know. I hadn't watched any other fights, but it was like it was only the main fight. It was worthy of pay-per-view.
Really?
The Khabib Poirier.
Yeah. I need to. I wonder if I'll be.
And Khabib just outclassed him, choked him out in the third round.
Oh shit.
He got under the neck, and his neck was tired.
Yeah. I want to watch it. I didn't get a chance to watch it just because like my internet's not working right now.
It wasn't that
I
exciting.
get decent signal here, but
Khabib or Poirier looked like he had him hurt at one point.
mm-hmm.
And landed a bit, but it wasn't long before he got taken.
But prior to this, Khabib had never lost a round really.
Yeah, he lost one to Michael Johnson, or he got tagged against Michael Johnson pretty good. He lost a round to. He didn't do that good against Ali Quinta either. Ali Quinta, but he didn't really lose rounds.
I wouldn't
Ali
say-
Quinta did good against him, and then Connor did okay in one round. In the one round, I don't think he got taken down in that. But it was like the third round or something.
Yeah, I gotta watch it. I want to watch the fight.
Poirier didn't really have much to offer.
There was a poster that I saw. It was like the UFC promotional poster, and it was Khabib. It was like the back of Poirier, and then Khabib like you know they're squaring off like about like you know they just said get it on, and but so it's Poirier like he has his fist back like this, and his fist is all glowing.
The diamond.
Yeah,
He's the diamond.
yeah, I know, but it was just like that's kind of hyping him up quite a bit, like because Khabib was just like he was just a normal dude just rushing in.
He had an eagle.
Did he? Oh yeah, he did have the eagle. You're right.
But yeah, they're kind of hyping this fight up, and Khabib just squished him.
Where was it at?
Abu Dhabi.
Okay, that's why it was so goddamn early. I knew it was because
It
it
wasn't for
was
the Americans. It's for Muslims.
Well,
The crowd was going crazy.
Were they?
Time Khabib did anyway.
just like fucking the one in fucking China.
Yeah,
Did you watch that full card? The one that was in
No.
China?
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it at all. I just saw the highlight.
Yeah. Well, and that one the same thing. Like the main event started at like 3:00. Oh no,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The main card started at 3 in the morning.
And the
I just
last
happened to be
fight-
at work, so I was able to watch it.
The main event started like at 8 in the morning. Or something.
Yeah, but yeah, watching anytime a Chinese fighter did anything, the crowd just fucking went nuts. Even if they just like slipped a punch, it was just like,
That's weird. Usually the Chinese are quiet.
yeah.
I guess it's not like that anymore.
It was funny though. They were saying no more in Japan. They're quiet.
Yeah, Japan. Oh.
Japan, like because I remember Dad told me about
But they
one
used
time
to
he
be like
wrestled
that
out
on
there.
Pride too, right?
Yeah,
But Pride wasn't in Japan, was it?
Pride was Japan. Yeah,
I thought it was China.
I thought it was Japan. Because I remember my dad told me he wrestled out there a couple times, and he said that's one of the things with when you're wrestling is like you rely on the crowd to like how's this fight going,
Right.
how's the match going, like should we step this up or should we slow things down?
I like that though.
But
I like how they do it better and just watch it and enjoy it.
Yeah, but yeah, in China or in Japan, he says that it's real
Like they don't
quiet.
stand up, which is dope because you could just sit and enjoy it.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Yeah, because if the people in front of you stand
You
up,
have to stand
you
up.
have to stand up.
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate that every time at all the events.
And now I'm imagining Gabriel in front
when
of
you
you.
go to when you go to concerts and shit. It's like everybody wants to stand up. And it's like we could just
we had
all
seats
sit
for
and
a
enjoy.
Yeah.
But no.
But yeah, no. But yeah, in Japan, he said it's always quiet until they can tell like when a high spot's coming, like in the match, and there'll be a bit of a rumble, like the crowd's starting to get, and then all of a sudden, and then it dies out real quick, and they're just quiet again. And it's just like they're watching, then and then it goes quiet. It's like a buzz right before something big happens, and then it gets real quiet.
Yeah, that's how you should do it. That's the right way to be.
Japanese got the right idea.
They're doing shit right.
Now you're living 30-20.
Oh, they made the Masvidal and Nate Diaz.
Oh, is it official?
Supposedly, it's official.
Speculation has it.
According to Ariel Helwani. And then he's going to be in Madison Square Garden on November 2nd. And I think that's the headliner, so it's not even I think it's going to be pay-per-view. So there's no... It's like the first time, I think... I don't remember any pay-per-view where a title fight... The title fight usually always has to be pay-per-view. Or the main event.
Yeah.
It's a title fight, but it's just not... It's going to be Nate and Masvidal.
That's it.
Oh, it's not a title
It's
fight?
not a title
It's just
fight,
a fight.
yeah.
It's just...
But it's still pay-per-view. Like I don't think they've ever done a pay-per-view that wasn't headlined by a title. I don't think so. I think that's been the rule. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm putting this on.
It doesn't look like it.
Well, but I'm trying to find one of the stories.
It looks like you're swiping on fucking pictures and memes and shit.
No, I'm looking for the article. It's like a clip from like one of these, but it's in one of the galleries. I'm trying to find it.
Piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
Big Boss and Link
Big Boss and
from Metal Gear 5.
Uh-huh.
This is on a good podcast material.
I know it's not. Shit, I can't find the story I was going to bring up, but anyway. So, stuff happens. Gamescom just... Did you guys watch that, Watch Dogs trailer?
No.
No? That one... At first I was like, okay, this is...
I don't know. I probably just want, like, it looks cool. It sounds cool, rather.
Uh-huh.
But I probably just won't buy it, to be honest. Like,
No, you haven't bought any of the previous ones, have you?
I bought the first one.
You didn't like the first one?
It was alright.
I like this. I like the first one. I just didn't like the main character of the first one. Like he was okay, but like throughout his story, you just kind of felt like eh. Like I never felt any connection to the character at all.
Who?
Yeah.
Who?
Aiden.
And what?
Aiden Pierce in Watch Dogs, the original.
The original.
No.
The second one, it's God.
It's a black guy.
Yes, they call him Retro. I can't remember his name though. But-
And then the new one, you're everyone.
In the new one, there is no main character. You literally as you walk by people, you recruit them, and you can recruit literally you can play as anyone in the game, and everyone has their
The new one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
What made me laugh in the trailer though, there's a thing. It's like they're talking about the different people, and there's this old man. He's got a walker, like he's got a cane, and you can recruit him, right? Mm-hmm. And the thing about it is, his perk. Well, one of his perks was does 50% more damage with rifles. And so the next cutscene, because at first it's just him just barely able to walk, and the next cutscene is him just with the rifle just like lining people up. And then right after that, and then it was like, because it shows his perks, and then it was like, wait, what? Because one of his perks was May randomly die. It's like, wait, what? May and then he just falls over and dies because he was an old man.
Yeah.
So and that's the thing too. On the game, all the characters are permadeath. So once they die, they don't respawn. You just have to go and recruit somebody else, or
So then, could you find another old person like that?
you could probably They're probably going to be similar skill sets. Like, oh, and there was one guy, his skill set, one of his perks.
Could you find a cancer patient?
I'm sure you could. You know what? That'd be crazy. I know one of the skill sets was the guy, he did 15% more melee damage after having a drink.
Oh,
So you can go to a bar and like in the trailer they just saw him like downing a couple drinks and then like he's just getting into a big ass bar fight, and so because he does more damage, which is cool.
So you get 50% for every drink you drink?
I think it's 15% per drink. Yeah, I think it's stackable.
So you can drink like 6 drinks, you get fucking...
Yeah, but they also affect your
90%?
They also affect your movement and everything too.
So what? 90% extra damage? Fuck it.
And then there was one that's they talk about there's like passive perks. Like there's one girl that she's a lawyer, and if you recruit her to your team, if any of your other team members get arrested, she automatically gets them out of jail.
Mm-hmm. She has a chance to get them.
Or she has an automatic chance of getting out of jail. So
15% of get out of jail free.
I think it was 80%, but still, instead of having to go and break them out or pay,
Once a month though.
50% of the time it works.
every time. I'm looking forward to it though. I'm pretty hyped. I like the Watch Dogs. I like the series. I like where
The new one looks really good.
Yeah, and the fact that you can play where.
Watch Dogs.
Well, what I like about Watch Dogs, I kind of like the online aspect of it, where like with Watch Dogs 2, if you're playing, like you're not necessarily. It's not like GTA.
Does that come out this year?
Watch Dogs 2? Oh no, the Legion.
Legion, yeah.
Let me see.
Probably does. I'd be surprised if it didn't. But.
Probably. Watch Dogs Legion releases March 6th, 2020.
Oh, wow. Yeah, like you expect me to buy that over Cyberpunk?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be
Like,
yeah. But one of the things I like about Watch Dogs,
did it at a different time.
well, this is gonna come out right before Cyberpunk.
still.
But that's the thing. Is most gamers are like, okay, am I gonna wait? Am I gonna buy this now, or am I gonna wait for Cyberpunk?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, there's very few that'll be like, I'll buy this now, and I'm gonna beat this before I get to Cyberpunk comes
yeah.
out.
I'm gonna be one of those guys, but I probably won't beat it before then.
Yeah, you won't.
But
You're still 5 games behind right now.
I know.
So
Fine.
it would be Days Gone or Red Dead.
Or Red Dead. For some reason, you're almost done with Days Gone and not Red Dead.
You know what? I got super into Days Gone. I liked it a lot. I think maybe because of all the hate. I feel like it was unfairly hated on. It's a
Yeah,
great
I thought
fucking
it was
game.
unfairly hated on, but I mean, it doesn't look like there's much to it though.
No, that's the thing. But it's deceptively.
It looks
complex.
like it's just like, I mean, all the enemies are just, zombies running at you.
Yeah,
And
but
there's people shooting at you.
yeah, but the thing about it is like everything's random and well, there's hordes the hordes are in like specific locations because they like kind of
Trains.
yeah trains and mass graves. Well, and they talk about why they do it that way because they use the trains to transport the bodies. So, but like when it comes to the Marauders and it comes to the Raiders and all the different other people, like and one of the things that it's annoying at first, but once you start learning how to see them, you can. But even then, but sometimes the Marauders or the Raiders they'll put like just lines across the road. And you don't see them until the last minute. You just get fucking knocked off your bike, and before you're even up, they're all just surrounding you. But if you see it first, you can sneak it off and you can cut the rope, and then they won't like. Which is funny to me because you figure they're all watching that rope. But like if you cut the rope, they run at you slower because with the other, I guess maybe it's not that they run at you slower. It's just by the time you get up, they're all on you because it makes your bike go flying. It's just all the fucking.
Maybe it just makes more noise.
Maybe, but yeah, it's a lot deeper than people give it credit for, and it's got good like length to it. Like there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do in that game. A lot, especially when you start throwing in the side quests. Like if you just play the game straight through, I mean you can finish it pretty quick. I'd still say it's easy 40+ hours. Just straight storyline, but when you add in the side quests and the hordes and all the other bullshit, there's a lot of gameplay there. And then they just added survival mode, which is a story mode, but there's limited resources. And they added survival mode, and they added challenges. So like run this camp, and then you get You get like bonuses for doing
You're
it.
doing a review on a game that came out like 2 years ago.
I know, but I didn't mean to.
You
get
always
into
gotta defend it whenever it comes up. We're just
Yeah,
telling you.
I know. Anyway, let's move on.
Borderlands 3 comes out next week.
Yes, I don't know. I've never really been. I like the Borderlands games, but I've never been like super crazy into them.
I've never played one all the way through.
Me neither. I've played a couple of
It
them.
looks good though.
But it looks fun.
And it's kind of coming out at a dead era and a dead point
Right.
of game releases.
Yeah, like I plan to play that until Call of Duty comes out.
Did we check when Dying Light 2 comes out?
Let me pull it up. Dying Light.
And for the most part, for Borderlands 3, I'm pretty blind on like what's going on.
Yeah, same here.
So
Like I know the basic, like you're
I
just
don't
a
even
ball
know
hunter.
the- I don't even know the classes or the characters or whoever you pick or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be fun.
There's no official release date. They just know it's 2020 for Dying Light 2.
2020.
Um,
I think the first one came out in March or February.
yeah, I think.
I feel like they should always do those horror movies, horror games, like near
Near Halloween.
Halloween, or at least in the fall, like early fall.
So I guess Sony and Marvel are still trying to work out a deal. They kept saying talks have stopped. We're not going to do it. And now I guess talks are back open and they're going back and forth.
I thought we talked about that last episode.
Yeah, but this is more of an update. The talks are continuing.
They've continued to talk.
Yeah,
That's the
They
update.
stopped and then they're back again.
They've reopened talks.
Are this isn't even a story.
Wasn't it Kevin Feige was saying like, yeah, this is the solution that I had. Like we don't need Spider-Man. Like it was fun while we have him. So
Yeah.
he's not necessary.
Yeah, he said that. And now, I don't know. I think because it's such a fan uproar about it, like the fans are making, because like it's been huge. Like people have been making huge deals of it, and I think Marvel is saying like, okay, well, I mean the fans want Spider-Man. Let's see if we can work something out. It's not necessarily where they're dying to get Spider-Man, but they're gonna try to get it just to make it more, give the fans what they want, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Then speaking of Spider-Man, or I should say speaking of the MCU, one of the
But
what?
what else? I mean, there's nothing else that people are clamoring for. So you think Spider-Man is the hottest commodity right now? Because what else?
Yeah, I mean, because
There's literally nothing else.
well, everything else is coming out other than the Black Widow prequel.
But nobody cares about any
Yeah.
of this stuff coming out.
But
Like,
yeah,
no one's like, oh, I gotta see this, I gotta see this, I gotta.
Well, it's gonna be all brand new
the only,
IPs.
the only people, the
So
only
it's
thing
gonna
that,
be, or not IPs, but brand new
the only thing
properties.
that people are talking about is Spider-Man.
Yeah, because well, no, Thor right now.
No,
But still, Thor's not
they're not
coming out for years.
Yeah, I know.
Nobody's.
Because
clamoring
what's coming
about-
out this year again?
Nobody's clamoring.
Nothing's coming
about-
out this year.
Oh, I mean next year. Yeah. Oh, let me.
Nobody's even bitching about Thor. Like normally, you
Yeah, no, everyone's cool about it.
You would have people bitching. Well, because they don't. That's because they don't care. If they care, they would be bitching about it because that's how it goes.
Yeah, true. True. Well, I think too because there's been so few details on Thor. Other than we know Natalie
All I know
Portman,
is that it's fucking.
I don't think people care too much
What's her
about
name?
Thor.
Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman, and we know that what's her name's gonna be a lesbian.
I don't think people care too much Thor other than when he's
Valkyrie,
in Avengers.
or-
Yeah. Valkyrie. Yeah.
I think they only like Thor in Avengers
Mm-hmm.
because the movies aren't. I mean, the last movie was okay.
Ragnarok was amazing.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't like that as well received. I mean, like that. Like
No,
it wasn't like hyped that much.
Well, I think because of the.
Not like how Avengers is hyped or.
But yeah, I think
Or even-
Thor wasn't hyped because of the previous movies.
I don't know. I just feel like Spider-Man is more popular than Thor is.
I agree. But one of the remember we talked about what
everybody's
if?
liking like, oh, Spider-Man's out. We look at Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like he's literally like right now he's the most popular one.
Yeah.
Actually. Like
Yeah.
I mean, other than Iron Man, but he can't do nothing with Iron Man. He killed him.
Wait, hold on.
Or
Actually,
but it's not just Iron Man. It's Robert Downey Jr.
yeah.
Yeah.
if you come with some other guy and he's like, here, well,
This is
Iron Man's back, but it's this guy now, and no.
Yeah, you really can't. You can't replace Robert Downey Jr. in his lifetime, dude. Like,
Yeah, you gotta wait a whole generation before you bring back
an Iron Man.
an Iron Man, somebody who could be Iron Man.
Even Thor, like, you can't have somebody other than Chris Hemsworth. You know?
Unless it's a girl.
Yes.
Well, see, the thing is too is right
well,
now.
because she's not technically Thor.
Yeah.
Right?
Can you extend all the way out with me on this one?
What?
Can you extend all the way out or no?
Probably.
No, we're good. I need to be closer to the mic still. Well, there's a rumor that Tony Stark or Robert Downey Jr. is going to be back.
Okay.
It's exactly what we said.
There you go.
Voice acting.
Voice acting as AI because they're going to be doing an Ironheart.
That's the black girl, right?
That's the girl that replaces Tony Stark as female Iron Man.
He's gonna be like Jarvis for her, or what?
Exactly. So it's gonna be. It looks like it might be animated, but I'm not sure. It's hard to tell based on the way this article is written.
Animated?
Yeah.
And Robert Downey Jr. is doing a voiceover in an animated movie?
Yeah. And so he's just gonna be like, he's gonna be Jarvis. So the girl's gonna wear the Iron Man suit. He's gonna be talking to her as AI. That would be cool if they did something like that for Spider-Man, though, because that would
Didn't
be...
Jarvis die?
Jarvis became Vision,
Yeah.
and then Vision
Oh,
died.
he died. Well, but
And then that's why he had
but Jarvis,
Friday.
but Vision, but Vision is different than Jarvis, though. Even though he like
Vision
Ultron and or didn't Ultron kill Jarvis, and then Jarvis
Came
back,
back,
and then he
Yeah.
put the Truth Stone or whatever.
yeah, but it wasn't true because Jarvis was just a basic. Or he wasn't a basic AI. He was a slightly more advanced AI, and then, but it couldn't think for itself. And then Ultron could think for itself, and then Jarvis kind of became a merge of the two.
Yeah.
So, Vision, I'm sorry, became the merge of the two.
But it's still kind of like, Ultron and Jarvis died.
Yeah,
Vision.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Vision's dead.
Yes.
So imagine they're gonna kill Robert Downey Jr. again.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. is become Vision 2.0.
Yeah.
Or he's gonna turn into Ultron, and then they're gonna have to kill him.
Could you imagine him just in like it's Robert Downey Jr. with the red face that Vision had in the fucking movie? Yeah, it's still him, but he's just got the fucking. That'd be fucking weird.
That looked like fucking Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
The red Tropic Thunder.
One of the stories that are coming out for Disney Plus, the What If series is coming out. One of the ones that have been confirmed as one of the first episodes, or one of the first episodes in the season, is what if Black Panther becomes Star-Lord?
Star-Lord?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, right? So it's gonna be.
Oh, on What If? That's an episode. Oh,
There's gonna be an episode.
that's stupid. Do you
What?
want something? I mean, I don't find that interesting. Like, there's so much other shit that you could do that's more interesting.
Well, I mean, there's gonna be tons of stuff they're gonna
Yeah,
do.
I know, but just
Yeah, but Black
come
Panther
out.
becoming Star-Lord seems so...
That's low on the list.
It seems so, like...
That's very low on the list of what ifs that I want to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like season 8 shit. When you're running out of
Well, they're already
ideas.
gonna do. I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be more, but.
That's why.
Oh shit!
That's
have we
just
talked-
Black Panther in space. That's all you like. What if Black Panther went to outer space?
That's pretty much that's what it
Yeah.
is. But he's also gonna be leading the Guardians, so.
But would it be like...
Because he's not gonna be Star-Lord, he's gonna be still Sirius T'Challa.
Oh, he's gonna just be T'Challa.
in space.
So just he gets abducted
I don't know.
No, it just goes
instead of Peter
Instead
Quill?
of Peter Quill, yeah.
Or
It's gonna be.
does he just go to space and he's trying to get the Power Stone and then they end up with the Guardian? He ends
No,
up
they're
with
gonna do it's well based on what it said. It's pretty much
He's not going to be
From
Black
Wakanda.
Panther powers, though.
No, he's gonna be from Wakanda. He's still gonna have all that history behind like the advanced technology and all that. But he's gonna be he has Peter Quill's backstory.
But he didn't get the fruit.
No, he never got the fruit.
So, but he's the son of Egon, still.
Son of Ego?
Ego?
No.
Egon from
Ghostbusters.
Ego.
No, I don't think he's gonna be the son of Ego. He's still gonna be.
So he's still gonna.
It's still
Why
T'Challa.
can't Ego fuck a Wakandan?
Because Ego was racist. He was a villain. No, he
He
wasn't
wasn't
racist.
racist.
He fucked everybody. Ego fucked like.
Yeah, he was there.
The most unracist person.
I know.
No.
I was like, after I said it, I thought about it. I was like, wait, no.
Didn't he
He
create
wasn't-
everything? What did
yeah. He wasn't even
According to
spaces.
him, didn't he create everything?
Pretty much, yeah.
So he created he created Wakanda. So he can't be racist. It should just be all white people. Just be a bunch of egos.
Egos.
Did we talk about
I don't know.
Kevin Hart in his car accident?
No, but did you hear he's homophobic? I'm just kidding.
Like it
That's all I keep hearing about.
I haven't heard that.
That's all you keep hearing?
Yeah, like they talk about him being in a car accident, and then they're like, "Oh yeah,"
And
then here's him.
and he hates
And then
fags.
And he's a homophobe.
And then he has those homophobic tweets that got him fired from the Oscars. Remember that?
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
And then they're like, and then he did an interview, or he was on like a. Why would you do that?
I didn't want to do
You
it.
were recording.
I
guy.
know that. I didn't want to do it, but that fucking flash was bugging the shit out of me.
So anyway, I don't know what show he was on. He was on some sort of show, and Lil Nas X was on there. And then they asked Lil Nas X about coming out, and he was like, "Yeah, he's gay. So what?"
And that was it?
And yeah, that's what people got mad about.
Because he said, yeah, he's gay. So, but that's not homo.
It's a big deal that he's gay, Kevin Hart.
But people
You're
took it
supposed to,
as yeah, that it's
No,
like,
you're just missing the
he's
fact.
dismissing it. But he's saying that
It's not.
But see, I took it as he's going. That's not a big deal. Like,
It's not
I
a
don't
big
even care
deal.
about it.
Yeah.
Like because it's not even a big deal.
It's people are gay. It's
Yeah.
fucking normal.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be like, oh,
I understand.
that's amazing that he's gay.
I understand
So
that coming out is a
brave.
big
I
deal.
applaud him for
I
coming
applaud
out.
his bravery.
Well, see, but yeah, at the same time, it shouldn't be that way. It should be you came out. It's cool. All right, good for you. Thank you. Move on.
Or
We don't need to make a big deal
We don't
about it.
even need to discuss who people fuck.
Yeah. Well, just like with Disney. Okay.
Or like Ariana Grande. Like I don't care. Every season we got to hear about whoever she's fucking.
Yeah. For the next
Like I don't
fucking.
care. Like why is this in my news feed?
Well, you heard about what Disney.
Why are people talking about it on podcasts and shit? Like fuck.
Yeah.
I literally do not care who's dating who.
Well, okay. I remember.
Like I know who's. Oh, I know Pete Davidson is dating girl from something about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, he's with another girl now?
Yeah, and the only reason people talk about Pete Davidson now is because he used to fuck Ariana Grande. So because we always have to hear about who Ariana Grande's fucking, and he was one of the
Now we
ones
have
that
to know about
now we have to know about who he's
He's
fucking
fucking
too.
You know what's funny? the only reason I really know who Pete Davidson is because he fucked Ariana Grande.
Exactly.
If he would never have fucked her, I
Or
would,
like Mac
I knew
Miller.
I know he was a comedian, but
No, I knew him from Saturday Night Live.
Like I knew Mac Miller,
Mhm.
but until he started fucking Ariana Grande, then everybody knew who Mac Miller was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, I don't really watch Saturday Night Live anymore. So to me, it was like I never heard of the guy,
Yeah.
and it's like I had.
But who was she with before him? Tiger? Was she with Tiger?
No, Big Sean.
Big Sean. Big Sean's actually talented though.
Big Sean was probably more famous than her at the time.
Yeah, because she was very coming. She was just
pushed
out of Disney.
Nickelodeon.
Oh, Nickelodeon. Oh,
That's
same
a
shit.
Nickelodeon scene.
I hated her in that fucking show.
Which one?
When she would talk, whatever show she was on.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
That's how she sings too.
Yeah, it is.
Fuck her. No, I don't care.
Kojima.
He fucked Ariana Grande?
He fucked Ariana Grande too.
What a legend right there.
Oh shit!
It was legend.
It was a misunderstanding. Like something knows.
Can we turn on the air? We got a good review about our ambient noises, so I mean,
Yeah.
that would be a good ambient noise to have.
I'll go. Let me turn it on. But yeah, it is getting a little warm. It's getting a little warm.
Oh, we should take a break. It's already
Oh, yeah,
35.
let's take a break and then we'll be
Get
back.
some more soda.
Hey guys, really quick, just want to take a quick break to talk about Anchor. This is the app we're using to create this podcast right now. If you've ever thought about starting your own podcast, Anchor FM is awesome. When we were trying to get this podcast off the ground, we had millions of questions. We had no idea how to do it. How to record an episode? It was a struggle. How do you find background music? We still don't have background music, but Anchor FM lets us do that. We just don't use it. How do I get my show posted? How do I get it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play Music, all the other places people listen? Where do I find advertisers? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing, and monetizing your podcasts. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. My favorite thing is that everything is done in the app. You record, you edit, you post, everything's just right there. You know, when I'm not around, G-Roll's able to do it. And you know, how easy is it?
It's easy.
There you go. So anchor.fm/start. Get your own podcast. If you're not doing it, you're wrong.
And we're back. Pop, pop, pop. Pop. My Peter is back out.
I'm not sure if this. I'm pretty sure that's picking up, but I'm not positive.
It's ambient noise. Our fans like the ambient noise.
I like that though. The fact that people enjoy like a backyard conversation.
It was one guy.
It's still no, but that's not the first time I've heard that about the show.
A lot of people don't care about ambient noise.
Yeah,
As long as you can hear what people are saying,
clearly, yeah.
that's all that matters.
But no, there was a couple. There was one.
No, but I feel like a constant noise like that can be annoying. But like, you know, like chimes, the dog barking every once in a while, whatever.
Yeah. To me, there was one time I was listening, like I was really looking forward to this interview. It was I forget the name of the podcast now, but it was their first podcast. It was a wrestling podcast. They were gonna have an interview with Shawn Michaels, but then they were gonna talk about one of his WrestleMania matches. And so like the guy comes on, the audio sounds great, and then Shawn Michaels comes in. It's via phone, right? Mm-hmm. And I don't know. It sounded like he was in a construction site. I don't know what the fuck was going on. If he was in his car revving his engine just the whole time, just.
It's like when you talk to Tata on the phone.
Yeah, that's what it
Like
sounded like.
it's almost like he can't even hear you.
That's
He's
what
just saying whatever. And you're
That's-
just like, all right, well.
That's what anytime I talk to Tata on the phone, like, you have to yell, "Hey, Tata, how are you doing?"
But he can't even.
Hey,
he can't
you're
even.
good. Yeah.
He can't even. He's like that doesn't even register to him. He can't even hear that.
I know that, but that's what I pictured too. I pictured Tata like, and this is what I pictured Tata doing. Like his phone this far away from his head. Hi, Rico. How are you? Just because it's like he screams.
I know, and then you start talking like him. Like,
Yeah, you can't.
talking that
Hi,
same-
Tata. How you doing?
Well, yeah, you talk at that same cadence that he does.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I love you.
Oh god, that's true. Hey, keep me down over there. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying now.
I don't know, maybe. I wonder if I don't know what kind of service he has, or just because he's old,
Right?
he can't hear that well. But I don't know. He doesn't seem like. Even when you talk to him in person, though, too, he's still kind of like that too. But he doesn't speak English good too, so.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, yeah, because you know what? I've noticed when Letty talks to him.
Yeah, if you talk to him in Spanish,
Like, he's
he's
fine.
more. Yeah, he's more.
Like they're not yelling
It's a
at each
normal.
other.
Yeah, it's a normal conversation if you talk to them in Spanish.
Tata does the opposite. Like, you know, like the whole thing of when Americans go overseas, and it's like, I want a cheeseburger. Mm-hmm. That's what Tata does. If you talk to him in Spanish, he's fine. He talks normal.
Yeah.
The second he has to speak English, it's loud. And that cadence. So anyway, we're talking about Hideo Kojima fucking Ariana Grande.
Fucking good, bro.
No, he
That's
talked
what the
about.
articles are saying.
she tweeted it out, so everyone jumped on the bandwagon. Best
He
gift
even-
ever.
He even left her a gift basket before he took off.
He let her play Death Stranding.
Yeah.
He let her play 15 minutes for 15 minutes.
When she came and went.
But she could only play while he was fucking her.
Yeah, exactly. No, he's come out and said he wants to do a. I gotta start starting everything. Like anytime someone says something, I always say, "Oh, they came out and said this," because there's always that pregnant pause after I say they came out.
It came out. Hideo Kojima came out.
Yeah,
and said this.
But he has.
Gay.
He's gay.
He said he wants to do a release event for Death Stranding. Because September 1st was the 4-year anniversary of Metal Gear Solid 5 coming out. And so he was talking about that, and he was thinking about how he really wanted to do an in-store event for that. But no one really does those anymore. But he wants to do one for Death Stranding. He figures there's enough time for Death Stranding coming out, plus it's all his studio. So, because it was Konami that was like, no one wants those. So, but now it's his studio, it's his money. It's like, we're going to do an in-store event. He hasn't announced where or what or when, but there's going to be some kind of major event for Death Stranding.
An in-store event?
Yeah. Or it's not necessarily, but there's going to be like an event. Like, so it might be at some
convention?
like a convention or a venue, like a concert venue or...
Isn't there like a press conference?
No.
You have like the game set up for you to play?
Maybe, more than likely. And then some kind of just like, where he's going to be there talking about the game, and people are going to be able to buy the game there, and... You know, just like a big like celebration of the game.
Is Guillermo del Toro gonna be there?
He better goddamn.
Is Mads Mikkelsen gonna be there?
I feel like if you're gonna do a major event like that,
Baker gonna
he
be
would
there?
have to have those guys there.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be
Is
pretty cool.
Arnold Schwarzenegger going to be there?
Yeah, that's the surprise last character that they're gonna.
Because they haven't announced.
Fucking. It's gonna be Bruce Campbell.
It's been related to Terminator world this whole time.
Yeah, Ash got taken out of Mortal Kombat because he was too busy doing Death Stranding.
Alright.
Sorry. Did you see that article I sent you? You never commented on it. I sent you a text about it.
What?
It was literally right after you left last week. EA considering bringing back Fight Night after Eddie Hearn pleads to software giants.
I hate Eddie Hearn. Fucking faggot. I hate that guy, but yeah, they need to do Fight Night because UFCs they're not that fun anymore.
And so but they're pleading and
like they changed them up too much. Like,
yeah, they really messed up UFC 3 to me.
Yeah, I didn't like the new one.
That's why I haven't bought it. Because UFC 2 was the first one was really good. The second one was okay, and the third one, when I played it with you, it was so different.
I'm good at fighting games, and I can't even fucking do good at that one.
I understand that they're trying to evolve the system to make it easier for everyone, or to make it more realistic.
I didn't feel like it was easy. It was just it was just so convoluted. Like, oh, you got to block with it. You got to block with 4 different buttons.
Yeah, well, that's kind of why I stopped playing. That's why I stopped playing the SmackDown games. The SmackDown games for a while, they were trying to make them, or the WWE games, I should say, they were trying to make them so hyper realistic to do it was cool to a point where it's okay. So if you get someone in if you that you do the boots when they bend over, you get them you're gonna get the pedigree, but then you can move there were certain grapples. So once you grapple them, I can get you into a powerbomb position. Now from here, if I hit this button, it'll make you spin, or I can just hit that button, it'll slam you, or I can move you into a Samoan drop. It's you're just shuffling the person around.
Am I gonna drop him? No, it's gonna be this move.
Well, that's what I used to do with
it's a power driver.
With the creative finisher game, with moves with the creative finishers, because once you activate your finisher, there was nothing the person can do until the finisher was over.
Yeah.
And the creative finishers, you could do up to 15 frames of animation. Mm-hmm. And so my finisher was eventually it ended up being, I think it was a low blow, but it started off as he kicked you in the stomach, so you bent over. No, you had to be stunned. So he grabbed you like a power bomb, picked you up, then shuffled you to a Samoan drop, then put you back down like he was gonna do a DDT, then picked you back up, and so literally it was whoosh, 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 whoosh. Then he puts you back up, stands you up, and then kicks you in the balls. And I called it the Burning Cross because you had to pick one that the announcers will say, and I just called it the Burning Cross. It was devastating Burning Cross. Or no, it was the Iron Cross or some shit. I forget what it was, but it was just pick you up, shuffle, 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 put you back down, pick you back up, shuffle, shuffle, put you down, kick to the balls.
You're on a wild ride.
What else? I had some other noise.
Yeah, boxing's pretty fire right now.
Yeah, it is. I mean, people are talking about it like crazy.
Yeah, you got Canelo, you got Tyson Fury,
Fucking Andy Ruiz.
Deontay Wilder.
Yeah. Andy Ruiz,
You got Lomachenko.
Oh fuck, who's he fighting right now? He's gonna be fighting next.
Who?
Andy Ruiz.
He's fighting the rematch.
Are they doing the rematch? Oh, in December. In December, yeah, you're right. They're doing the rematch in December.
Supposedly in Saudi Arabia.
No, he says he doesn't want to do it in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
He doesn't want to do it anywhere in the U.S. Anywhere outside of the U.S. because he doesn't want.
Yeah, no.
He doesn't want him doing any fucking steroids.
Yeah.
Which I don't blame him.
No, yeah, it's fine.
He's
playing it perfect.
Yeah, he is. He really is.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Yeah, and he's like super down to earth too. Right?
Yeah, I really like him. That's why he's got
he looks
so
like
popular. Because I mean, if he was like somebody else could have beat him, and it would have been shocking. But I don't think they would have translated it to being so popular.
Yeah.
Or like such a like everybody basically almost a lot of people know who he is out of the blue.
Yeah.
I didn't even know who he was.
Yeah, me neither. Not until that fight.
You know, I watch a lot of
like,
boxing.
You watch a lot of boxing, yeah. Like, because, like, he, like... But, and the thing is, too, is, like, how many titles does he fucking have prior to that fight?
I don't know.
He had, like, 3 titles prior to that.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well,
because the only one he needs is the one that fucking...
No, because Anthony Joshua had 3. I think Anthony Joshua had all 3 of them.
Oh, so he won all 3 of them in that fight? Oh, shit.
That's why everybody's chasing Anthony Joshua, because he had, like, half the belts.
Okay.
Or I guess there's 4.
Yeah, there's 4 belts.
Well, there's more than that, but there's
the 4
that matter
the 4 that
to
matter,
be considered undisputed.
Yeah. And so, what's his name? Deontay Wilder has the last one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because it was a draw. But, technically, Tyson Fury's the champion.
Mm-hmm.
He's the lineal champion because he beat Vladimir Klitschko for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got stripped when he put on a bunch of weight and, like, went crazy. He got stripped. And then they gave it back to Vladimir.
Uh-huh.
And then Joshua beat Vladimir to
Yeah.
have 3 belts. So,
okay, so yeah.
So technically, Tyson Fury's the champ, but he doesn't have any belts.
Yeah. It's kind of like when Shawn
So
Michaels...
technically, I mean, like, yeah, there's no undisputed champ.
But
and then there's 4 pretty big draws that people are like want to see fight.
Yeah.
So that makes boxing when there's 4 big heavyweights that people want to watch. Boxing's usually there.
You know, I just saw a fucking article right now, and I didn't.
Did you watch the Lomachenko fight the other day?
No, I didn't get a chance. I think because we were still packing and everything, getting ready for the move.
It was a good fight.
I just literally just saw an article. It was like, I forget who was the fighter was saying. I was like, every week I get a text from Tyson Fury saying he can knock me the fuck out. I can't remember who it was now, and I'm not gonna be able to find the fucking article just because I didn't click on it. Yeah, it's not gonna be it. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about something. What's his name from the guy that played Rick Flag in Suicide Squad is teasing that he's ready for filming, so he's gonna be in the new Suicide Squad. What's his name?
Flag?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't even know who that guy is. Yeah. He hasn't been on anything that I'm like.
Yeah.
That I know him.
Do you remember my friend Casey?
Yeah.
That's
vaguely. I just know a white guy.
That's what he reminds me of.
I mean, just a white guy.
Yeah.
I seen him in another movie recently, and I can't remember what it was.
I don't know why. I just keep picturing the guy from the one that was on Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the other cowboy guy.
Oh no, definitely not.
I know it's not him, but I just picture like they have like a similar
like
face.
generic white.
Yeah. I like that guy though. What's his
okay.
name? Johnny Madrid.
Oh, Madrid.
Yeah, Johnny Madrid.
Oh, yeah, Timothy Oliphant. You're talking
Yeah.
about. Okay. I thought you were talking about the hippie guy on the horse.
Tex.
Tex.
No. I was thinking about Johnny Madrid.
Yeah.
So the website that's okay, I'm not taking that serious anymore. That whole Rick Flag being in Suicide Squad 2 anymore. Just because, okay, remember the article that
They should put somebody who has a draw. As that character.
But remember, I think they don't want to replace any characters in the MC or the DCEU.
I can't even imagine what that guy looks like.
Yeah, true.
So I mean, it doesn't matter.
But okay, I don't
They
believe
could
that.
replace. They could.
I wouldn't even
Well,
notice.
why not?
Yeah, they'd be like, oh, okay.
They're not
Yeah.
even gonna have Will Smith in it though.
Yeah, but they're not like they're replacing Deadshot.
Yeah, but
At
some point you're probably gonna.
So remember.
At some point somebody's gonna play Deadshot and it's not gonna be Will
Not
Smith.
gonna be Will Smith, yeah. But do you remember? Okay.
And then who else is on there? There's some Australian guy.
Yeah,
And then
Wolverine,
the
dude.
fucking Croc. All those people are replaced. The only one that's not replaceable is
Harvey Clinton.
Stinky. Yeah, the only one that's not replaceable is Harley Quinn.
Yeah, because
Literally everybody else in that
Roster.
last movie is replaceable. Even Will Smith.
even Will Smith. So there's this website. I'm gonna call the
Even
website.
the heroes that they have, probably like everyone except for Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, is replaceable. Batman's been replaced like fucking 4 times.
Yeah, that's true. No, there was someone I was hoping to
And
see
then the
come
one
back.
good Batman wasn't even in the like. It's its own. It's not really like a DCU. Like it's not like it's a separate thing. Like Dark Knight's its
Yeah.
like own thing.
Yeah.
It's not like part of their franchise.
Well, I think the
I
original,
wonder if they're giving up on that at this point.
the first two Batman movies and then the Dark Knight trilogy.
The DCU.
I don't think they are. I think
They're still trying to get
they're
it
trying, but they're
No, well, Suicide Squad's supposed to be a reboot for the DCEU.
right. So they're trying.
They're trying
but
to
it's
reboot
just Not.
I mean, I'm gonna give it a chance because James Gunn's doing it. I think I like his work.
Yeah, I feel like they should do the ECW.
Have you guys seen fucking
They
Brightburn
should
yet?
do the ECW
Yeah.
of comic book movies.
Just make it all
because
brutal.
Disney's not going to do that.
Yeah.
They can't.
Have you seen Brightburn?
No, but I want to.
You gotta check it out. Have you seen
I
it?
didn't know it was out already. When did it come out?
Just recently.
couple months ago.
Yeah.
In theaters?
Yeah.
Yeah, it came out in theaters. And it just
I remember
it just
seeing
got
the
released.
trailer a while ago, and I was like, "Oh, that looks pretty good," and then it just lost hype.
No, it's fucking good. You'll like it, and that's James Gunn as well.
Yeah.
So
No, yeah, but it's like a horror movie. Right?
yeah,
It's like Superman.
It's Superman was an asshole, pretty much.
Superman's whack.
It's like
Yeah, I'll watch
it's
it.
Smallville if you. So okay, there's this website called Heroic Hollywood that I want to say publicly fuck you to Heroic Hollywood.
Why?
They're the ones every time I see this fucking. No. So look at this is the headline. See Charlie Hunnam as Green Arrow for the DCU in new image.
Why are you shouting that?
And you fucking click on it, and it's some fucking clickbait bullshit article about like this fan fucking art is amazing, and it's always the same fucking
We
bullshit.
talked about this last time.
They're just fucking clickbait. But no, but I didn't know the website, and it's this fucking
So
website.
you're giving them attention.
They're fucking clickbait. Don't click on any
You're
of their
making
shit.
our all three listeners aware of their website now.
Don't click on it. I'm telling them not to click on their
Yeah,
shit.
what about a
And then
reviewer
they'd
who
be like,
just
well-
says, "What is this? We gotta give him something to know."
And
what
they're gonna
this
be like,
is."
"Well, let me go check this out."
Did you see
I
that
wanna
review?
see if he's right about this, and then it still just gives them another click
True.
on what they want.
Did you see
That's
that?
what they want. That's
Did you-
what they want.
Did you see
That's
that
what
other
they
review?
want. One time, I think I talked about this on the show, but they were doing. It was like it was around 420.
Mm-hmm.
And this was like on Fox News or whatever, and they had like a Baptist church, like congregation or whatever, like or press conference or something. And the guy's like talking bad about weed. He's like 420. He's all their weed holidays. Like next thing you know, they want a crack holiday. And then you hear some like old lady in the audience like, "Yep, that's what they want. That's what they want." I'm just watching like, is this even real? Like, this seems like so fake. Like, there's still these people like this.
They want a crack holiday.
That's what they want. All right, I don't know about that. It's a far jump from weed to crack.
Yeah.
I mean, they should just legalize all drugs.
All drugs.
All drugs.
All drugs, because I mean, it's still not going to make more people want to do it, but like at least these people.
Well, I know like
It's actually safer because kids can't get it because you need an ID to get it now. Whereas if like you want some crack, you just have to know a guy.
yeah.
You know.
And the guy has.
And then sometimes
he's
yeah,
already
and
selling
it's
crack.
like-
It's not like he'd have the issue.
and it's like
selling
half
to
crack.
kids.
It's half crack, half fentanyl or whatever, or some other shit that like fucks you up even worse than crack. But
Yeah.
if it was legalized, then there would be like Marlboro crack, and like at least you know what you're getting is
Yeah.
crack and not.
But see, I think part of the thing about crack is that it's the way it's made. Just like with meth, like you can't just like you can't. I mean, you could make like the Breaking Bad. There was a whole series about making
or like Coke. Like I was
meth.
talking about Coke earlier. Like how it's so cut. Like there's no pure Coke anymore.
Yeah,
And
cut with fucking baby.
And like if it was legalized, there wouldn't be like all this fucking drug cartels and shit like smuggling fucking kilos and kilos.
Oh yeah,
of
that
crack
would be huge. Yeah,
and like murdering people over turf and shit because it's legalized and you just get it at the store and you still know like cigarettes.
I mean, there was
like
still be a
everybody
black
knows
market
cigarettes,
for it,
but everybody knows like if they were like, right, all cigarettes are illegal, no more cigarettes. There's still gonna be people who want and crave cigarettes and buy, and then might even make more people smoke cigarettes because it's fucking badass now to smoke cigarettes because it's illegal.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And then who knows what kind of tobacco you're getting now with like pesticides in it and shit. Some guy's growing in his backyard.
Yeah, you never know.
Or or fucking
because it's illegal and it doesn't have to be regulated.
Yeah, and then there's people fighting over that turf or
Yeah.
plants.
You know, I don't know why. You saying that it popped into my head. I remember one time.
But the people who don't smoke cigarettes, it's legal. Literally not everybody's going to the store and buying cigarettes just because it's illegal.
Yeah.
Or just because it's legal.
Yeah, it's something you
Still,
have to
people
watch
are
for.
like, nah. People don't buy McDonald's because it's not healthy for them.
Yeah.
Why can't you just make crack legal? And the people who don't want to do crack, they're still not going to do crack.
I think because crack is so like it's so harmful. It's like so like visibly, like it fucking kills you.
Well, so does tobacco allegedly with these
It
commercials
does,
that they show you
but
where there's
it's-
people with the holes in the necks.
But crack, I
With
don't
the
know.
holes in the necks.
But yeah, but that takes a while. You can
With
smoke
the
a couple cigarettes, you'll be
with the
alright.
holes in
You
the
smoke
neck.
crack a couple times, you're gonna be fucked up.
I don't
Same
know.
thing
There's
with
a lot
that.
of old crackheads.
Yeah, but
And then,
what was I gonna say? Well, when you were talking about, remember?
but still, they're gonna do that anyway.
True.
They're gonna do the crack anyway.
Yeah. But okay, you guys never went through the DARE program because it was cut down way before you ever went.
Because it was wet.
It was. It was proven that it cost the government money.
I remember when they were talking about it and like they were talking about weed.
There was DARE.
And they were like, oh, well, so why shouldn't we smoke weed? And then they're like, he was like, well, like they didn't. I guess they couldn't say anything that wasn't scientific because they were like,
Yeah.
it doesn't do anything to you bad, but it just goes into your cells.
Yeah.
And then we're like, okay, so what's wrong with it going in your cells? It just goes into your cells, and you could fail a drug test.
Well,
and
see-
I'm like, what was it? What does it do to you? That's bad. Like I remember thinking that as like a 8-year-old. Like I still don't see anything wrong with it.
my memory of it. I remember we had because they always brought the cop to your school to talk.
Yeah,
about
yeah. And he was always cool. He
Yeah.
was always like, hey, you want to hold my gun?
it. Yeah.
Yeah. And he would like let everybody like hold
Yeah.
the gun.
It's so fucked up that they would do that.
But he
back then.
unloaded?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it
it
wouldn't
was
be. It
unloaded.
wouldn't be a loaded gun. But yeah. There's no way they would ever do that
Just
now.
the thought of it, though.
Yeah.
What-
Yeah, imagine doing that now.
But the cop that came to our school, I remember he was talking because he wasn't talking about the health effects. It was a gateway drug and this and that, and like because it's illegal, you have to deal with criminals when you're buying it. And I remember, and like, as an adult, every once in a while would pop in my head about how much he was lying about it. It was like there was this one time I was on a case and we found this guy dead. And we had investigated, and what happened was the drug dealer didn't like him, so he took the marijuana leaf and he soaked it in bleach, and that guy smoked it and died.
He soaked it in bleach.
But he soaked the marijuana leaf,
The leaf, just
the leaf, in bleach,
That's
and then
weird.
gave it to the guy.
All right.
And the guy smoked it and died. It was like, okay, well, wait, you're not supposed to smoke the leaves.
He's like, well, that's just bad economics, sir. He had a loyal customer. It sounded like he just killed him. He was making probably hundreds off of him every week. It makes no sense for a drug dealer to want to kill his customers. Unless he was unaware of something in the plant. Which, yeah, that's likely to happen when you criminalize stuff that shouldn't be criminal,
Right? But yeah, that was just one of those things I remember. Like, there was that. I remember one of the biggest thing I remember because it was, like I said, there was a DARE program and there was a SANE program. And I don't remember what the acronyms meant. But I remember it was dare to keep kids off drugs, and then same kids say no to drugs, or don't do drugs, or say no to drugs. I can't remember. But the dare was, people would always like mess with the shirts, so it was dare to keep kids on drugs. They would always like get a marker and write out, and then you get white out.
Just do a bold ad on the FF.
Yeah.
So is there still a DARE program?
They're bringing it back.
Because I remember seeing like somebody, I think it was a DARE at like a supermarket one time.
Yeah, they're bringing back the DARE program little by little. The same program is never coming back.
I think it's better just to not.
Why
make
is
it
the same program never coming back?
Because
Wouldn't
that
it
one
be
was
better
even
just
worse
to
than the DARE
not-
program.
Because what?
It was worse than the DARE program, where it was like it was proven to like it didn't do shit. Like it did not affect kids in like any way.
I
shape,
feel
or
like
form.
it makes you aware of it,
It makes you more aware of drugs. Yes,
which doesn't help. It probably makes your cause worse.
it might. But the
Because
thing,
you're making them aware of it, like.
So yeah,
Whereas as if
wasn't fair.
otherwise you would just know it from like maybe music and
or movies or
movies.
yeah. But there was a lot of times. I mean, I remember growing up, and a lot of it, like with movies and music and stuff, I didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. Like I thought it was like whatever, like the joke was funny or whatever it was. But now as an adult, like oh, they're talking about weed. Like oh, they're talking about cocaine. Like with Cheech and Chong movies, I didn't know what the fuck Cheech and Chong movies were about when I was a kid.
Just smoking cigarettes.
Yeah. I just thought they were funny guys doing funny bits, and then it was like, oh wait,
Yeah, like I think I remember watching it young and not realizing like that's kind of the center of the movie is them getting high and doing shit.
yeah,
You know,
and like, especially in the albums and in
or
some
that
of the,
that was the whole goal of it. They were trying to get weed.
yeah,
Find weed anywhere,
yeah,
and the whole card was weed.
yeah.
Like I don't know. I think I remember that.
But
I remember the car being made out of weed.
Yeah.
They were smuggling it over the border.
yeah. But there's a lot of times where, like, as a kid, you don't realize that. Like, what movie was I watching recently?
I don't know. I think maybe when I was younger, it was less taboo than when you were 10 years later or 9
Maybe,
years
yeah,
later.
9 years later.
Because it was like Bone Thugs and Snoop and Cypress Hill and
Yeah.
everybody's like smoking weed all like
Yeah.
chronic.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre.
But that's when it started becoming more pop culture. Weed became,
It became like
in the
not
70s,
so taboo.
in the 70s, it was pop culture. Then it kind
It
of
was
died
more
out.
taboo.
Well, because in the 80s, people were doing coke, and it wasn't
it was
about
still
weed
taboo.
anymore.
It was like still taboo like tattoos.
Yeah.
Now like everybody has tattoos.
Yeah. But like, think about it. Now think about
Like you're weird if you don't have a tattoo now.
Think about the way the culture went. Like in the 70s, when Cheech and Chong were out making their movies, they were like, weed was a pretty big thing. Like it was like all the hippies smoked weed, you know, everything.
Yeah,
then
but
in
you
the
were
80s,
still like a fucking.
it was still yeah.
People
But
were like, you're a shithead.
it was either you were hippie or you were straight, you know.
Yeah.
But Cheech and Chong were making comedy for the people that were smoking weed. But in the 80s, weed fell out of fashion and it was all about coke. You know, and then that's why like if you look at fucking like anytime you see a stoner in the 80s movies, they're always that dopey like they're always that dopey
Idiot,
character
yeah.
because the weed was like because people were doing high end drugs like coke, and then within the 90s, and then like the late 80s to early 90s was crack, but it wasn't ever popularized. It was always that's when hip hop brought it to the main and like this was going on, and then it became the chronic and weed and this and that. And that's how, and then
And now it's the health supplement.
now it's a health supplement, yeah.
Get it at GNC now.
Dude, no bullshit. You could get CBD fucking anywhere now.
That's what
Walgreens sells fucking
You
CBD.
get it at GNC.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like this is crazy. Like how like illegal everything was, and
There's
then,
still people who are like, oh no.
yeah, I
Not
know.
CBD. Just
But
'cause
the
it's
thing,
weed.
but that's why
It's
if you
like-
notice CBD,
it's so brainwashed. Like, it's
Yeah.
so brainwashed.
well, it's still like all of these years later, there's still that reefer madness. People are like, it makes you crazy, and it's you get addicted to it. They have that fear of it because that's just what they were taught all their lives.
Yeah.
And some people are just so hyper, like so.
They
against
won't
it.
accept anything. But even like there's all this
Yeah.
information telling you otherwise, but they're like, nah.
Yeah, just like that. Just like anti-vaxxers, with flat
Right,
earthers.
right.
It's like no matter what, you can literally take them. You can take a flat earther to space. Look at the Earth. Let's bring you home. Yeah, I don't know how real that was. That was all just a very elaborate VR.
It's all procedurally
They
generated.
always go. Well, did you know NASA's started by Nazis?
Yes.
Because it is.
You know what? Speaking of Nazis,
It is because they got all the Nazi scientists after the war,
That's true.
and one of the head of rocket engineers
Was a Nazi.
started NASA, and he was a Nazi.
Well, I mean, same thing.
Is that
Same
why
thing
they call
with,
it NASA?
Probably. It is pretty
It's
close,
very
right?
close, yeah.
Well, I mean, same thing with the Russian scientists too. From the during the Cold War and fucking, they brought all those fuckers over here.
Yeah, you're just not gonna kill those. You can't just kill those.
You can't
guys.
kill brilliant minds. You gotta fucking.
You gotta use them.
Yeah.
Somehow. But
But
I
no-
mean, like if they did like some war crimes and shit, or if you did some like criminal
Yeah,
shit.
but
like,
I'm sure the guys that did war crimes. I don't know.
No, I think they said he was like really bad.
Really?
Yeah, he would hang. They would like hang the 10 slowest employees like every week or something like that.
Holy shit!
So
Talking about some fucking workplace motivation.
Yeah, like
Who?
the 10 slow. The guy that started NASA.
Oh, nice.
That's the 10 slowest
Shit.
Jews. There they are. So you want to be those guys? Get to work. Be faster
It's
than
a
the guy
fucked up
next to you.
correlation, but it reminds me of fucking in Good Omens, the way the what was the demon's name?
Crowley?
Crowley. I don't know why could I remember
A zero fell?
Xerophel, but I couldn't remember Crowley's name. But Crowley, what he would do, he has his plants, and every week, or if he finds like a blemish on one of them, he takes a plant and shows it to all the other ones, and he goes and kills it. So he had the best garden in the world because all his plants were terrified.
Yes.
But no, I was driving to go pick up my car earlier. I was coming home and I had to stop. So I saw a guy with the Hydra sticker on his gas tank, right? And I was thinking about it. It's like Hydra was Nazis. This guy should just might as well just have a swastika on his gas tank right now. Like I get it, it's a fake comic book fucking entity that became something else, but it started off as Nazis.
Yeah, because it's not like having the Empire
Yeah, 'cause
sticker.
there's no real world correlation to anything. These guys were
I mean, you can kind of, but you could relate it because everything's
based off something.
everything's
Yeah.
inspired by something, but there's no. It's not based on real, actual historical events where Hydra kind of
Yeah.
took
Yeah.
history.
Yeah. So it's just like
I don't get how like the Aryan Brotherhood, like they get swastika tattoos and then they act like they're more patriotic.
Yeah.
It's like you're literally have us brandishing the symbol of one of our worst enemies.
Yeah.
You want to act more patriotic?
Well,
I don't get it.
yeah. Well, I mean, 'cause
Or like
the-
Italians. Like how are Italians Aryan Brotherhood? They're not even they're not even white.
yeah.
They're just north. They're like literally over the river of Africa. They're like Africa's right there.
Yeah.
They're like more Spaniards than.
Yeah, they're just slightly different Mexicans.
Yes, they're basically Spaniards. Like
Yeah, it is.
Africa's just like literally a stone's throw away from them. They're not like Italians are not white. I hate how Italians act white now.
Well, same
Back
thing-
in the day, they didn't act white.
Yeah,
like when they
same-
came here, they.
Same thing with Irish. The Irish were like they used to, like I've seen
Irish
like
people were
it says no Irish, no Italians, no Mexicans, no niggers.
Yeah, no,
Like, you would see those signs. Those people were thrown in with those.
No,
They
but
weren't
Irish
considered
people are white.
Yeah,
They're
but
white.
Irish were hated as well.
Yeah, they were
Irish
hated because they're like the way they were like fucking.
But they were
heathens.
considered lesser.
Because they're like heathens. Like,
Yeah,
or
they're considered
It's
lesser.
like in China where they have like the people who come like off the islands, like
Yeah.
the fucking countryside people, like they just shit on the street.
Yeah.
So then they're like, well, we don't want the islander Chinese
We don't- yeah,
people.
if you're not mainland China, get the fuck out of here.
Because they
Well,
just
yeah.
shit on the street.
But
They
it
teach
goes
their
to-
kids to just shit on the street.
But it goes back to
But
the
that's
same
like
kind of thing.
similar thing with the Italians.
Yeah.
That's why they didn't want Italian. But it's just I hate how like we have a famine. We have like a famine mentality with freedom. Like we act like by giving one group more freedom,
We're gonna run
we're
out.
taking it away from somebody else's freedom.
Yeah,
It's
there's
like,
not enough freedom to go around. Fucker.
like
Get outta here.
how like how people are against reparations. Like
Well, who's gonna pay for it?
yeah, it's like not you. You're still gonna have your fucking money.
But they're mad because they weren't
It's not-
slaves, and they're not gonna get any reparations.
Or like we should have like bailouts. Like we could be like, oh, GM is going out of business. We got to give them money. But if you want to like give poor black people money, oh, that's socialism. That's
Yeah.
socialism.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Okay, but when you take it from taxpayers and
To
give it to a rich
major
company,
corporation, yeah.
that's not socialism.
Yeah, same shit. It's that same shit.
It's only socialism if you're taking from the rich and giving to the poor.
And that's yeah.
Which I mean, which makes more sense to me.
Yeah, it does. I think let's go ahead and wrap this up.
Bullshit.
Again, don't forget to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com
Hail Hydra.
/ The Real Press Start. That's gonna be the name of the episode. Follow us on Twitter at Real Press Start. There's still a few more hours left to go on that poll. If you want to vote, should we remain the Real Press
It's
Start,
not happening.
or should we?
We already got a comment. We already had a
Figuring Out
comment vote
podcast?
saying that we should change it. So that comment vote is worth more than.
We had a comment?
The only way our votes count is if the fan vote is even.
Yeah. But then,
So if the fan votes are even.
well, right now we have 3 whole votes.
One is me, one
One
is
is
him.
me.
Yeah, but see,
and
those
then one,
two,
I don't know.
Those two shouldn't count. So only the one.
And that one is for the Real Press Start.
That's bullshit.
Yeah,
No,
bullshit.
but Ruben voted for.
But see,
change
no,
it.
he didn't vote. That was a comment. He didn't
That
vote.
should be worth
he
more.
needs to go and vote on the poll.
That's
The poll is
worth
the only
more.
official.
A comment should be.
The
even
poll
worth
is the
more.
only official.
No,
On that note, game over. No more questions.
not true.